Welcome to another exclusive celebrity house tour. Today we're taking you inside one of the most stunning homes out there, where luxury, style, and over-the-top amenities come together. From jaw-dropping architecture to million-dollar views, get ready for an inside look at how the rich and famous really live. Let's check it out. In November 2021, it was reported that Lady Gaga sold one of her properties, her Hollywood Hills house, that formerly belonged to quirky musician Frank Zappa. She sold the estate for almost $6.5 million to Elizabeth or Lizzie Jagger. At the time, Gaga mainly lives in her massive $22 million compound in Malibu, California, which she dubbed the Gypsy Palace, and it boasts 10,000 square feet of space, along with luxury features and access to the coveted Zuma Beach. Hey guys, it's Kara, back with another exclusive house tour here on Famous Entertainment, and in this one we're looking at the homes of superstar Lady Gaga. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and follow me on Instagram to chat. Now let's get into this video. In these videos we don't reveal any addresses, and even though I've done a house tour of my own place, please do not show up at any private residences because it's not safe for anyone. In November 2021, Gaga offloaded one of her properties for $6.5 million to Lizzie Jagger. This crib was located in the Hollywood Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles, and it used to be long owned by musician Frank Zappa. He bought the unique compound back in the 1970s, spending just over $75,000. Imagine that. Over the next 20 or so odd years, up until his passing in 1993, he lived here with his family. The half-acre property boasted a Tudor-style main residence with an attached apartment, ideal for staff, as well as two separate guest houses, both designed differently than the main home. The guest houses are modern, while the main house is inspired by old world charm and features. Inside, the property spans 6,759 square feet of space with 7 beds and 6 baths, not including the bonus guest houses. The amusing features in the home include an entryway and door that looks like something out of the Shire. Fellow Lord of the Rings fans, you'll know what I mean. There's also an interesting wood-paneled lounge covered in quirky decoration. The home has many rooms covered in colorful yet charming wallpaper designs, while other spaces, like a hallway with black and white checkerboard tiled floors and a modern bathroom with standalone tub set beneath an arch, are more elegant. Elsewhere on the estate, there were not one but 2 recording studios, a feature that Gaga definitely liked, one of which was called the Utility Muffin Research Kitchen by Zappa himself. In fact, Gaga recorded some of her album Chromatica here. The property also offers a 2-level art gallery, windows straight off of a vintage submarine, a rooftop tennis court, a greenhouse, stunning gardens, and a swimming pool. Gaga purchased the home for about $5.3 million in 2015 and said at the time the estate was very special and magical, and claimed she would restore it while also leaving it the way it was. Since Gaga sold it in an off-market deal, we unfortunately can't see photos of the upgrades the star may have made to the place. So that house was very historic and cool, but Lady Gaga's main residence is something else altogether. After years of renting homes, she decided to put down some roots, purchasing a sprawling Malibu compound in 2014 for a whopping $22.5 million. The mega mansion overlooks the stunning Zuma Beach, and of course, her home has some of the best ocean views. Covering 6 acres of land, Gaga's sprawling property has features like a guest cottage, a saltwater infinity pool and hot tub, as well as rose garden. Gaga is also known to be a fan of horses, and a lot of the grounds are dedicated to her. There's a barn with 8 stalls, along with a tack and feed room, a large riding arena, 4 grass pens, 2 large grazing pastures, and riding trails. Her massive Malibu home is one of a kind, covering over 10,000 square feet of space inside. She's even given the home a name, and Gaga said, "This is my sanctuary, my oasis of peace. I call it my Gypsy Palace." The build of Gaga's home blends in with the landscape, like the rolling hills and the open air. The main mansion is 2 floors with 1-story wings to the right. Inside, there are common spaces with soaring ceilings and room to entertain, boasting rustic furniture, hardwood floors, and exposed beams. Gaga's spacious kitchen is full of modern updates like the appliances, but it mixes high-end accents, such as the counters, with more rustic touches, and there are also French doors to outside. The formal dining room is connected to a classy living room thanks to the open plan layout, and in this living room there are beamed ceilings, classic chandeliers, and a fireplace. If that's not enough, a separate den or family room is in its own retreat, separated from the common spaces that we just looked at. Yet, it still offers views of the coast. To really take advantage of the location, Gaga can step outside to her wood-themed sunroom, or even better, to her private master suite terrace overlooking the ocean. Here, there's patio seating for 4 and a plush daybed. The Stars Master Retreat also offers 2 fireplaces, a full gym, his and hers bathrooms with heated stone flooring, a custom safe room, and double walk-in closets. The mansion is just 3 bedrooms, which is strange for a house so huge. Gaga even reportedly converted bedrooms into space for her wardrobe. In her room full of clothes, she has plenty of custom designs like a cape from Alexander McQueen and pieces from Versace. In a separate chamber, she said she has racks upon racks of leather and feathers and sequins and a lot of black. Her dressing room even has its own fridge inside. The star also loves pink and thinks it to be a relaxing color for her. So, of course, the Malibu home is full of the shade, including a pink sofa and giant pink rug, to name a few. The previous owner of the mansion was Dan Romanelli, who was part of the Warner Brothers team and worked on all of the Batman merch. So, when he built the home in 2005, he added a Batcave lair. This special lair is accessed through a secret door and passageway in the living room and includes an 800-bottle wine cellar, home movie theater and bar, even a 2-lane bowling alley. That has gotta be the coolest part of the house. Considering Gaga has her beautiful Malibu palace, she doesn't need much else. In 2016, though, she did want to spend some time in her hometown of New York City, renting out an exclusive penthouse for $67K per month, and she was rumored to be the only person to have stayed in the building at the time. Built the same year in 2016, the glamorous crib boasted 5 beds and 12 baths, first listed for sale at a massive $36.8 million before being lowered a few million. While Gaga never bought the place, she was living a luxury lifestyle the time she did rent it. The gigantic penthouse spans 11,000 square feet, bigger than her Malibu home, along with a bonus 2,000 square feet of outdoor space. The kitchen here boasted double marble islands and double sinks, double wine fridges, and a lavish chandelier. Other features included 2 wet bars, an 8-seat movie theater, and a showroom-style garage on the first floor. The apartment also had an indoor pool, steam room, sauna, and gym. It's thought that Gaga stopped renting this luxury residence in 2018 after telling Vogue she left New York to remain in Malibu full-time. Although NYC might be a little too hectic for the mega famous star now, Lady Gaga probably always feels drawn to the city because it was her home and where she grew up.
All right, can you describe New York City in 3 adjectives?
Gritty, fun, and bright.
Alright, now we've taken a look at Lady Gaga's homes, including her main Malibu mansion she calls her Gypsy Palace, as well as the Hollywood home she sold, and her former New York rental. Out of those 3 properties, where would you most like to live? Her Malibu estate looks like paradise, not to mention its location on the water, so I'll just have to pick that spot. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on Gaga's homes down in the comments. After years of living La Vida Loca and choosing a lifestyle on the road, these days Ricky Martin has a home in Beverly Hills, California. In 2016, he, his husband Juan Yusuf, and their kids settled into a $13.5 million mansion that seems to be the perfect balance between modern design and family-friendly warmth. Today, we'll check out Ricky's current residence as well as a couple of his other properties. We even found the listings. In these videos, we don't reveal any addresses, and even though I've done a house tour of my own place, please do not show up at any private residences because it's not safe for anyone. Ricky Martin is a Puerto Rican singer, actor, humanitarian, and more, known as the king of Latin pop. He sold over 70 million records worldwide, and being a super successful artist, he's also amassed a net worth of around $120 million. My mom's always been his #1 fan, and I gotta say, I love Ricky too. I even took her to his concert. It's no doubt that he spent plenty of his time on the road. In fact, talking about his sons, Ricky said, "Tino and Mateo were born on the road. They're used to spending 2 weeks in one place and then moving on. Our kids are stable when we are together. Wherever we happen to be, that's home." And now it seems that that home is his Beverly Hills mansion. Hey everyone, I'm Kara the Vampire Slayer, bringing you another exclusive house tour here on Famous Entertainment, this time looking at where Ricky Martin calls home. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell for notifications because we post brand new content daily. As always, you can follow me on Instagram to chat, and now let's get into this video. In 2016, Ricky decided to plant some very expensive roots and purchase his gorgeous home in Beverly Hills for $13.5 million. He traded his life on the road for a life at his stunning home with his husband Juan and their children. The home boasts 7 beds and 8.5 baths throughout and was renovated and expanded to 11,300 square feet of living space. It's located in the upscale Beverly Crest neighborhood and is built in a mid-century modern style. It dates back to 1953 and was one of the final major works of architect Gregory Ames. There's a sleek open floor plan once you step inside with large formal areas, hardwood floors, and other top-notch materials. There are also plenty walls of wood-paneled windows to let in natural light. The home had been virtually untouched since it was built in the 50s up until architect and builder Josh Boris bought it in 2014. He then combined parts of the original 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home with the new construction while preserving the original aesthetic. Ricky also explained he and his husband wanted to keep a lot of the original home intact and not change things too drastically. He said, "Even though the house had been greatly expanded over the years, we still wanted to respect its original vision, the clean lines, the openness, and the sense of calm." Ricky had opened the doors of his Beverly Hills estate to Architectural Digest, offering a look inside, and we can see the interiors are a perfect balance between high-class design and family-friendly warmth. Not to mention, Ricky and Juan enlisted famed designer Nate Berkus to help them with the decorative process. Their beautiful home is full of artwork, including paintings, sculptures, and more, which reflects the couple's passion for beauty. Considering Juan is an artist himself, one of his works is featured in their home's entryway. Elsewhere at the residence, he transformed a detached 2,000 square foot structure that used to be a wellness center into his art studio. Then another area behind this will soon be turned into a recording studio for Ricky to produce some more hits. Ricky's kitchen is full of light and features plenty of cabinet space, a large island to dine at, and he says this space serves as a social hub where his family hangs out. Meanwhile, the formal dining room has a sentimental piece, the first table the singer ever purchased more than 25 years ago. One of the spacious family rooms has been decorated with white and gold, considering Ricky's Grammys are displayed here on the built-in shelves. Here, there's also a large comfy sectional sofa, glass sliders to the outdoors, and a flat screen TV. If that screen won't do, the home also boasts an incredible home theater.
I have a screening room. In other words, I have a movie theater in my house.
Elsewhere, you'll find Ricky's master suite that has a huge ensuite bath and what the superstar claims is a dream closet. I would agree. The master bedroom also has a sanctuary-like vibe thanks to the floating 2-way fireplace, an inner courtyard, and a private executive kitchen. In the attached bath, there's even a large soaking tub with cascading waterfall. While the space is fit for royalty, Ricky includes more touching pieces, like a blanket the couple keeps in their bed. It was actually made by a fan. Outside, the property is just as stunning, with plenty of terraces and an outdoor seating area under the family's favorite tree, an area Ricky calls Zen. Elsewhere, a long patio runs the length of the house and surrounds the infinity pool and spa. There's also accent lighting all over to create ambiance to the 3/4-acre property. We can see that while the mansion was gorgeous after construction, Ricky and Juan made it even more impressive with their beautiful furnishings. And they combined them with the important elements of their life and family. Prior to Beverly Hills, Ricky used to own a few properties in Miami, Florida. In 2012, he sold one of them for $10.6 million. This home sat on the market for 5 long years, but I don't see why, as it was a stunning villa. The bayfront property boasted 7 bedrooms, 8.5 bathrooms, and 10,000 square feet of space throughout. Built in 2004, the mansion featured beautiful archways and an interior theme with white walls and dark wood. The large kitchen had wood-beamed ceilings, a huge island, and a ton of marble. There was also a breakfast nook and stone flooring underfoot. One of the formal living rooms boasted high ceilings, a luxury white fireplace, as well as many windows offering views of the water. Elsewhere, there was a pool and a spa. And this wasn't the only home Ricky sold in Miami either. He ended up letting go of his estate in the Golden Beach neighborhood, located on the island on the northern edge of Miami-Dade County in 2015. Ricky sold this home for $12.8 million, and it was a 2-story Mediterranean estate in an exclusive and private Florida community. It was also oceanfront and had 108 feet on the beach. Inside the mansion boasted a gourmet kitchen with morning room, top-of-the-line finishes, and a formal dining room with open living area. The master suite had his and hers bath, walk-in closet, a private terrace, and stunning open views. Since Ricky was traveling a lot, he even had a home in Sydney, Australia at one point, which was selling at auction for about $13 million in 2015. Located right on the beach, Ricky and his family occupied the beautiful home when he was a judge on The Voice. The estate was designed by Walter Barta and was completed right before Ricky moved in and spans one of the nicest beaches. Inside the home boasted 5 beds and impressive features like 2 pools, one inside and one outside, which was a 25-meter-long lap pool. This one even had a porthole, allowing swimmers to peek into the ground floor living area. Talk about fancy. There's also an indoor gym, while the second pool is tucked away in the large private patio out back. Nearby, you'll find a garden of tropical plants to make the property even more stunning. The interior of this Sydney home boasted natural and luxurious materials, which included limestone flooring in the open plan common areas. The main living space had an open kitchen and dining room, which also opened to the beach view terraces. Alright, so that brings us to the end of our Ricky Martin house tour. We got to check out his family home in Beverly Hills, where he still currently lives, a beautiful and artistic mid-century modern mansion. And what did you guys think? We also got to take a peek at some of his former homes in Miami, Florida and Sydney, Australia. In Ricky's main home, what was your favorite feature? I loved how Ricky and his husband included sentimental elements throughout the place because it makes it feel more like a real home. I also loved all of the wood accents, as well as the outdoor space and the pool. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on Ricky's homes down in the comments. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and follow me over on Instagram to chat, and I will see you all in the next video. Back in 2019, Post Malone traded living in Hollywood for Utah, and he does not regret it one bit. The rapper loves living where he does, more specifically in Cottonwood Heights, where he owns a stunning 13,000 square foot property that comes equipped with luxury features, even an underground bunker. Post Malone has made it clear he absolutely loves living in Utah. The singer had appeared in a promotional video for where he lives, saying, "I love living here in Cottonwood Heights.
I love living here in Cottonwood Heights. It's the most amazing place ever."
Adding that his time there has been rewarding and expressing appreciation for the community. Mayor Mike Wykers of Cottonwood Heights shared his gratitude for Post's involvement.
Let's hear from one of the most famous people in the entire world. Hi guys, it's Posty, and I love living here in Cottonwood Heights.
Noting that the artist is a valued resident who genuinely enjoys the area. Malone often praised the state of Utah, describing it as an oasis that helps him escape the pressures of celebrity life. In a 2019 interview with Variety, he shared how being away from Hollywood actually allows him to relax with simple comforts, such as video games and a cold drink.
New skins? What?
In a Billboard magazine cover story, Malone noted that Utah's lack of distractions helps him see his life beyond music. In a past appearance on The Howard Stern Show, he had talked about his plans to expand his property portfolio, potentially in a new state. This led to fans' speculation about his plans to leave Utah, but he quickly clarified on X, stating, "I'm not moving out of Utah, y'all, just getting some more land. I love living in this beautiful place." Malone's love for Utah extends to the community involvement as well. He performed at the NBA All-Star Game in Salt Lake City, styled a new Raising Cane's restaurant in Midvale, and donated a signed guitar to support the Utah Honor Flight program. Around 2018-2019, Post Malone purchased his sprawling Utah property under the LLC Wow Pool House for just over $3 million. Situated in Cottonwood Heights, which is a city in Salt Lake County, Utah, the singer's residence spans nearly 13,000 square feet and sits on almost 7 acres of land. Positioned to capture breathtaking views of the canyons and the city skyline, the home serves as a peaceful contrast to his life in the music spotlight. Here, Post can unwind when he's off stage. This private location also lets him enjoy outdoor activities such as target practice on his own land. Malone's home is surrounded by stunning landscapes of valleys, mountains, and sunsets. Known for its family-friendly vibe, quality schools, and recreational amenities, Cottonwood Heights also gives the rapper a peaceful escape while keeping him close to the Salt Lake City metro. Built in 1986, the home offers breathtaking views of canyons, mountains, and the city, nestled at the base of Cottonwood Canyon. Amenities include a wine cellar, fitness room, outdoor fireplace, basketball court, pool, hot tub, and an outdoor kitchen. Key features include floor-to-ceiling windows, separate guest quarters, and a private office with views of conservation land. The spacious living room is complete with a bar, while the gourmet kitchen with high-end appliances flows into a family room with a cozy dining area. Inside, Post's sprawling home has been updated to offer a completely modern feel, but also adding plenty of rustic touches and incorporating nature throughout. Interiors are full of greenery, bringing the surrounding nature indoors. Adding to the natural aesthetic, real rocks are a design feature throughout the foyer and living room. One of the standout rooms is the den, furnished with royal red furniture, wall-to-wall carpet, and an inviting fireplace. The space, perfect for relaxation, is great for reading, watching movies, or indulging in one of Post's favorite hobbies, gaming. The chef's kitchen offers stainless steel appliances, double ovens, and a spacious center island to enjoy casual meals. With large floor-to-ceiling windows letting in ample natural light, Post's home feels airy and bright. Recessed lighting and elegant fixtures like dome lamps and pendant lights are strategically placed to highlight all of the stone details and the sleek finishes. One of the property's 7 bathrooms is especially cool, featuring modern fixtures and a nature-inspired design. The centerpiece is a sunken bathtub with a stone ledge, complemented by a double glass enclosed shower and a view of the rocky landscape. Many of the rooms, including the bedrooms, have cozy stone fireplaces. The master suite also has amazing mountain views through more floor-to-ceiling windows. The spacious formal dining room with seating for 10 is perfect for hosting family and friends, or for Post to have dinner with his partner and their daughter. Other highlights include a home gym, massage room, a wine cellar, a large office, bar and drink lounge with fireplace, and much more. Outside, a fire pit with surrounding seating gives warmth during chilly Utah evenings, creating a cozy spot to enjoy the mountain views with loved ones. While the large outdoor swimming pool and hot tub are ideal for Utah's warm summer months, Malone is also ready for anything with his apocalypse-proof bunker. As he shared on the H3 podcast, he said, "It's gonna be fun until the world ends, but whenever the world ends, it's gonna be functional."
But whenever the world ends, it's gonna be functional.
While details are limited, the rapper's bunker is said to be well stocked with supplies. It may include air filtration systems, water purification, and long-term food storage. When Post moved to Utah, he explained his choice in an interview, saying, "I finally made the move out of LA and settled in Utah. In LA and Hollywood, there's a strange vibe, almost like a lot of vampires." His permanent move to Utah has brought him peace, as living there eases his anxiety and gives him a break from celebrity pressures. He'd also said, "I'd say since middle school, I was always kind of anxious and sad, but I managed to work through it. Being in Utah away from the grind and everyone else, just me with my video games and a cold one, that feels right." Well, I think that might have changed a bit by now because, he has his fiance and their child, but he still loves living in Utah. Calling Utah an oasis far removed from Hollywood, Post admitted he's grown sick of LA and the energy it brings. After looking at Post Malone's Utah retreat, that's gonna bring today's video to a close. Thanks for watching. I'm Kara the Vampire Slayer. Follow me on Instagram to chat, and I'll see you next time. At 24 years old, Sabrina Carpenter has become the it girl everyone's talking about with her baby blonde bangs, platform boots, and relationship with Saltburn actor Barry Keoghan sending the internet into an obsession. When she's not touring the world, Sabrina calls Los Angeles home. The singer and former Girl Meets World star previously welcomed Vogue into her sprawling family home for a feature on her Perfect Night In. In December 2023, reports claimed that the actress turned pop star had purchased a 3,500 square foot Hollywood home for about $4.4 million. This impressive mansion is also believed to be the second in Sabrina's real estate portfolio and serves as the perfect base for spending time with her Hollywood beau, Barry, after they attend award shows and premieres. Sabrina's home has been renovated with a Mediterranean influence, featuring oak floors and vaulted oak ceilings, along with fixtures imported from Italy and vintage Spanish Revival style lighting. Sabrina Carpenter was born on May 11, 1999 in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. She's the youngest of 4 girls, growing up in a close-knit family with her sisters Sarah, Shannon, and half-sister Kayla. From a young age, Sabrina displayed a passion for performing arts. Her father, David Carpenter, and her mother, Elizabeth, supported her every step of the way, recognizing her talent and determination. Sabrina began posting videos of herself singing on YouTube at the age of 10, which quickly garnered attention and set the stage for her budding career. Sabrina's early education took place at home, where she was homeschooled by her parents. This allowed her to focus more on her career while maintaining a close relationship with her family. Her aunt, actress Nancy Cartwright, was a significant influence and inspiration, further fueling Sabrina's aspirations in the entertainment industry. Sabrina's family's always been a pillar of support through her journey. Her parents played a big role in nurturing her talent, ensuring she had the resources and opportunities to pursue her dreams. Despite her rising fame, Sabrina has maintained a strong bond with her family, often sharing moments and milestones with them. When it comes to Sabrina Carpenter's love life, this has often been a topic of interest for fans and the media. While she prefers to keep her personal relationships private, some details have now made their way to the public. Sabrina has been dating Irish actor Barry Keoghan since December. He was spotted at her Coachella show last month and was name-checked in a freestyled outro to the song Nonsense, much to the delight of TikTok fans. Now we're seeing a lot more of Barry and Sabrina together. In December 2023, Sabrina Carpenter snagged a reimagined 1920s Spanish Mediterranean style house deep in the Hollywood Hills, Los Angeles for $4.4 million. The Disney actress turned pop star Sabrina had been traveling the globe, opening for Taylor Swift on her record-breaking Eras tour. Records show that the House of Rollison design team, who sold the abode to Sabrina, acquired this project just 9 months prior for $2.3 million. They then infused a chic modern vibe into the dated premises by installing top-quality materials. These included wide plank oak floors, vaulted oak ceilings, fixtures imported from Italy, and vintage Spanish Revival style lighting. When she's not touring the world, Sabrina retreats to this home, which she previously gave Vogue an inside look into, showing her idea of a perfect night in. The property also serves as the perfect base for her and her Hollywood beau Barry Keoghan after they attend award ceremonies and premieres. From a games room outfitted with a pool table to a fully stocked bar ready for entertaining guests and family, Sabrina's home is perfect for hosting. Her bedroom is a candy pink haven, adorned with Parisian-inspired striped wallpaper and a pink velvet headboard. "This is my sanctuary, my safe place," said the actress as she swung on a rope swing hanging from the ceiling. "It's actually very peaceful and comforting," she explained. "I kind of put it up every time I move into a new house because it makes it automatically feel a little bit more like home." Other standout features of the home include arched windows with striking city light views, a sophisticated wet bar with seating for 2, wrought iron details on stair railings, 4 ensuite bedrooms, and 2 sitting rooms. Sabrina's home also boasts a new kitchen with black marble countertops and custom oak cabinets flown in from Europe. Perhaps the most beautiful space is the intimate dining room, featuring floor-to-ceiling wood paneling painted a deep emerald green. Situated on a full half-acre of land, a rare amount of property in the tightly packed Hollywood Hills, the pop star's house offers a terraced garden filled with lush native plants and olive trees. Generous patios surround the entire home, and nearly every spot on the lot offers spectacular views. While there's no pool, the property boasts a large fountain, providing a Mediterranean vibe with its splashing water. Sabrina Carpenter, also a social media sensation with tens of millions of Instagram followers, first rose to fame in 2014 through her starring role on the Disney show Girl Meets World. At just 24 years old, she's already an experienced experienced real estate investor. In 2018, records show Sabrina also purchased a mansion-sized house in the suburban LA community of Northridge for $1.7 million, which she continues to own. That'll wrap up today's house tour. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Kara the Vampire Slayer. Follow me on Instagram to chat, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. In 2013, about a year before she married former NFL player Eric Johnson, Jessica Simpson purchased a stunning mansion in Hidden Hills for $11.5 million off of Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne. This 2.5-acre estate would become Jessica's family home for more than a decade, where she lived with her husband and their 3 children. Now, the pop star and billionaire fashion entrepreneur has decided to try and sell her longtime home for $22 million. While it's unknown where she's off to, Jessica did reveal in an interview recently that she's thinking about a permanent move to Nashville to reboot her music career. Either way, her stunning LA mansion would be hard to let go of, as it boasts over 13,000 square feet of updated and colorful spaces, including a double-height foyer with spiral staircase, a recording studio, gym, and a resort-style backyard. Jessica Simpson is most recently trying to sell her longtime Los Angeles home for $22 million after sharing that she spent the summer living in Nashville with her family. The singer-turned-fashion mogul officially placed her 13,274 square foot mansion on the market, which is located in the upscale guard-gated community of Hidden Hills. And looking at the listing photos, the estate is truly unique and stunning. News of the possible home sale follows after Jessica shared that she was so happy to move to Tennessee for the summer with her husband, Eric Johnson, and their 3 children, Maxwell, Ace, and Birdie Mae. Jessica revealed in August 2023, while they were staying there, just how much she loved Nashville and the area. She said, "Being in Nashville, even my kids are like, you laugh the whole time, you're so happy." The qualities Jessica likes about the southern city may be even more appealing now that she's wanting to reboot her music career. She further added about why she likes it there. "It's because I'm not on guard. I'm with a lot of like-minded people. It's not about the celebrities. It's really about the music and the heart and the conversation." While a move to Nashville is undoubtedly exciting, the home Jessica would be leaving behind in LA is stunning as they come. The 43-year-old Texas native bought the Hidden Hills mansion from Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne in 2013 for $11.5 million, slightly before she and Eric Johnson officially tied the knot. The Osbournes purchased the home in 2007, and while living there, they hired Martin Lawrence Bullard to give the mega mansion a huge makeover, which was featured in Architectural Digest. While the home looked gorgeous after that makeover, Jessica made the place even more appealing and unique during her 10-year-plus stay. More color was brought in, including the multicolored glass by the front door and entryway, as well as stylish touches in every room, such as geometric ceilings, rustic wood touches, and pops of bold paint. Built in 2001, Jessica's Cape Cod-inspired estate is set behind a gated driveway and offers up 8 bedrooms and 13 baths. The multi-level mansion is introduced by a double-height foyer with grand spiral staircase as well as walls of glass. From there, a gourmet kitchen is painted in a dark teal color scheme and outfitted with designer wolf appliances, a center island, walk-in pantry, and a breakfast nook. Then, oversized sliding barn doors lead to a family room set underneath a vaulted wood beam ceiling, and here there's also a fireplace made of reclaimed brick. Another grand living area boasts a geometric ceiling, chandelier, and cozy fireplace. Other spaces in the mansion include a classy and spacious wood-paneled library, as well as a home gym and recording studio, which no doubt came in handy for Jessica's years living here. Jessica and Eric's master suite at their Hidden Hills mansion is also luxurious as can be, featuring a stone fireplace as well as a sitting area and a private balcony. There's also an ensuite decked out with a soaking tub and a steam shower, as well as dual walk-in closets. Moving outside, the 2.5-acre grounds are picture perfect and stacked with more amenities. as well as the fact that they're surrounded by city light and mountain views. Aside from the grassy lawn, there's a heated pool with a spa and a separate shallow pool, along with a variety of terraces for alfresco lounging and entertaining. Additionally, the property has a guest house with its own kitchenette too. While Jessica's lived in that home for over a decade, it's not the only place she's owned. If you had the chance to read Miss Simpson's open book, then you probably found her story quite fascinating. And also noticed she included some of her real estate tales within its pages. Her homes played a major part in the story of her life. Between her Calabasas mansion that was shown during she and Nick Lachey's newlywed days, as well as her current Hidden Hills mansion, Jessica gets heartfelt in the book about the first home that was simply hers, what she calls the Beverly Hills cottage. So after her divorce from Nick Lachey, Jessica writes how she never had a home of her own or even control of her own life. She went from living with her parents, who managed her career, to living with Lachey in a marriage that quickly went bad as she discovered herself. So Jessica's first home post-divorce was a pretty big deal, a home she goes on and on about as her fairy tale cottage. After seeing photos of this cottage, you'll come to realize it might not be what you imagined. Jessica's former home was actually a stunning 5,500 square foot crib in Beverly Hills. Jessica purchased this property in 2005 for just over $5.2 million right after she announced her divorce from Lachey. It boasts 5 beds and 6 baths throughout. Built in 1991, this custom abode had a Hampton style in its design, and it was located in one of the most private celebrity enclaves, Hidden Valley. In fitting with the Hamptons vibe, interiors boasted light and airy furnishings, tasteful decor, and park-like grounds. While Jessica lived here, she reportedly got celebrity decorator Rachel Ashwell to do the home up in her trademark shabby chic style. Formal areas such as the living and dining rooms boasted soaring ceilings overhead, while there was also a family-friendly restaurant-style chef's kitchen that leads out to a breakfast room. The breakfast room further led out to the stone courtyard, where there was also a picturesque koi pond. A comfy family room nearby also opened out to the poolside grounds. Other features inside Jessica's former home included a home theater, an office library, and a home gym. Outside, the park-like property featured beautiful gardens as well as a swimming pool. Jessica and her now husband Eric Johnson and their first daughter Maxwell had been living as one happy family in this home for a few years, but once they had their second child, Ace, the growing family decided to sell this cottage and move on to their current mansion. The Hidden Valley home came with quite the celebrity pedigree too. Before Simpson lived here, Paul Hogan, Tom and Kathy Preston, Ellen DeGeneres, and Rick Yorn all called this gorgeous Beverly Hills house home. Jessica sold the home in 2013 for $6.4 million and continued the Hollywood owner tradition. It was reported that Sydney Holland purchased the home and sold it 1 year later to actress Jennifer Lawrence for $8 million. Before we wrap this house tour up, I'm sure many of you remember Jessica's reality series Newlyweds with her ex-husband Nick Lachey. The first season of the series was filmed over 5 months with cameras set up in nearly every corner of this house, Jessica and Nick's marital mansion in Calabasas, California. The only parts of the mansion that were off limits for filming were the bedroom and bathroom. The crew had to ask permission anytime they filmed upstairs. An old tabloid from the time the house was purchased in the early 2000s read, "Soon-to-be wed lovebirds Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey are one step closer to domestic bliss." They purchased a 6,400 square foot home just outside Los Angeles. The spanking new Mediterranean-style nest is packed with high-tech goodies, like a projection room and a TV in the shower. The singers can listen to their favorite tunes throughout the house, which is wired with a state-of-the-art media system. The nearly 1,000 square foot master suite includes a fireplace, study, and wet bar. Outside are an infinity pool and spa. Pretty crazy to think about how long ago that was. Either way, this McMansion was a piece of reality TV history, but it definitely doesn't hold as many happy memories as Jessica Simpson's homes that followed. After looking at some of Jessica's stunning homes over the years, that will wrap up today's house tour. We'll have to wait and see if she picks up another spot in Nashville soon. But before we go, answer this question for me. If you moved out on your own post-divorce, what type of property would you be seeking to restore your peace? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram to chat. Jelly Roll and Bunny XO have offered sneak peeks of their stunning dream home located in Nashville, Tennessee, where they decided to settle down. Jelly was born and bred here, but his other half Bunny is actually a Las Vegas native, where it's also reported that they own a property. In 2023, the couple purchased their Nashville mansion and began to completely renovate and customize it to fit their tastes. The result's a home with soaring ceilings, walls of glass, and stylish dark green walls in much of the main living areas. Out back, there's a huge swimming pool with inset spa and plenty of space to entertain and relax. Jelly Roll, whose real name is Jason DeFord, and Bunny XO's love story began in 2015 when they met backstage at one of Jelly Roll's concerts in Las Vegas. Although Bunny, aka Alyssa DeFord, was dating someone else at the time, they kept in touch. And after her relationship ended, their connection turned romantic. Bunny offered Jelly Roll a place to stay when he came to Las Vegas to film a music video, and their relationship just took off from there. In 2016, Jelly Roll proposed to Bunny on stage during a concert, and the couple eloped that same night. 7 years later, in August 2023, they returned to the same Las Vegas chapel where they originally married to renew their vows. Throughout their relationship, Bunny has taken on the role of stepmother to Jelly Roll's daughter Bailey, creating a strong bond with her. Their journey, which Jelly Roll affectionately calls a white trash love story, is one full of love, spontaneity, and deep connection. While Jelly Roll is now a super successful country singer, the couple was together through the hard years too. These days, Bunny is the owner of Dumb Blonde Productions and hosts the Dumb Blonde podcast, where her candid and often provocative conversations strike a chord with many who have taken unconventional paths in life. Her openness about her past gives her unique perspective and empathy for others. As both of their careers continue to soar, Jelly Roll says he's feeling incredibly blessed these days. Jelly was recently named New Artist of the Year at the CMA Awards, but at home, he's just a family man, spending time with his wife Bunny and his 2 children. Jelly's father to 16-year-old Bailey and 7-year-old son Noah, both from previous relationships. He and Bunny have openly shared their hopes of expanding their family in the near future too, as they both feel it's the perfect time. Jelly Roll was born and bred in Nashville, Tennessee, and it's also where the couple decided to make their home base. In 2023, the couple purchased a luxurious new home, which they proceeded to customize from top to bottom. Jelly Roll and Bunny XO moved into their new Nashville home in November 2023. The couple wasted no time in transforming their spacious property into a beautiful home. Bunny gave fans a sneak peek of the ongoing renovations, sharing a video of their under construction house as they prepared for their Thanksgiving celebration. She said at the time, "Just a sneak peek, so much more house and more to do. We'll do full tour later." Jelly Roll and Bunny definitely lived up to their laid-back reputation, as their home was still under construction just 5 days before hosting Thanksgiving last year. With no floors, bare walls, and minimal furniture, it was far from ready for guests. However, the couple pulled off an incredible transformation, completely furnishing the home and painting the walls a striking forest green. Some rooms even feature bold pink and black lace prints, adding a unique flair to the decor. The country star and his model wife created a cozy holiday western vibe in their spacious living room. There are also walls of glass that can be shaded with the click of a button. The open plan design between the kitchen and living area makes it perfect for entertaining, allowing both rooms to blend seamlessly for large gatherings. The contemporary kitchen also features a large range, bar-style seating, and top-of-the-line designer appliances. Bunny even gave a sneak peek into her purple glam room, which boasts wood panel trims, an A-frame ceiling, and professional portraits of her and her family. Bunny has shown off the completed home gym, which is more like a fully equipped fitness center, offering all the machines and space you'd need for the perfect workout. The couple's backyard is just as impressive, featuring a massive pool, an inset hot tub, and sun loungers surrounded by a peaceful forest setting. It's also reported that Jelly Roll and Bunny own a property in Bunny's home state of Nevada, located in Henderson. Online sources claim the couple purchased this mansion in 2010, then sold it to an LLC named after their dog Chachi in 2022 for $1.15 million. However, it looks to be listed for sale or rent on some real estate websites, so it's unsure if they still spent any time at this address. This two-story home was set in an exclusive gated community and inside spanned over 4,000 square feet of space with 5 bedrooms throughout. There was also an additional detached casita with its own bathroom. The main home featured vaulted ceilings in the family room and a first-floor bedroom with a full bath. The expansive living room offered a cozy fireplace and direct access to the gated backyard, complete with a pool and spa. Jelly Roll and Bunny XO's home is not only a reflection of their unique style, but also a symbol of their love story and wild journey. From their Las Vegas wedding to building a life together in their stunning Nashville home, their story is as bold as the dream space that they've created together. For today, that's going to wrap up this house tour. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Kara the Vampire Slayer. Follow me on Instagram to chat, and I'll see you all in another video. Internet and TikTok meme queen turned pop star Doja Cat hasn't won a Grammy Award just yet, but she did win herself a new estate in Beverly Hills for $2.2 million. According to records, it seems to be the quirky Los Angeles native's starter home, but it's impressive to say the least. The mid-century abode is sheltered in a ton of greenery, and inside boasts an open floor plan and lots of fresh white spaces. Today we'll take a look at Doja Cat's new digs. In these videos, we don't reveal any addresses, and even though I've done a house tour of my own place, please do not show up at any private residences because it's not safe for anyone. It seems like it's been a fairly quick rise to fame for Doja Cat, who's best known as a singer, rapper, songwriter, and more. She was born and raised in LA and started releasing music on SoundCloud as a teen. Isn't that how it started for so many of these trending artists? One of her songs caught the attention of some record producers, and she signed a deal at the young age of 17, releasing her debut EP in 2014. After some time away from the industry, she released her first studio album in 2018 and soon after achieved viral success as an internet meme with her single Moo. From there, Doja's hits would only keep coming, like her single Say So, which was certified multi-platinum, as well as some popular collabs with the likes of Ariana Grande and more. This is all just the beginning for Doja Cat, it seems, and she's set to release her third album this year. The up-and-coming and eccentric pop star is best known for her songs and music videos that go viral on TikTok and YouTube, and she's already been nominated for a handful of awards and labeled one of the top breakout stars of 2020. At the time of this recording, Doja Cat has amassed an estimated net worth of over $4 million, so she was able to invest in a gorgeous Beverly Hills sanctuary to call home. Hey guys, it's Kara the Vampire Slayer, and I'm bringing you another house tour here on Famous Entertainment. Be sure to hit that subscribe button or ring that bell. We post a new video daily. In the past, you guys have requested this one, and since she's finally become a homeowner, today we're gonna take a look at where TikTok meme queen turned pop star Doja Cat calls home. So we don't know where Doja Cat lived before buying up her current home, but we can assume she had some lavish rentals in the Los Angeles neighborhood. She actually was born in Tarzana, California, and grew up not too far away from her new house in the neighborhood of Sherman Oaks. Sherman Oaks is a more suburban area that's been gaining popularity over the last while and becoming a hit with celebrities. It's a bit quieter than Hollywood, but there are lavish family homes everywhere. In Doja's case, she decided to put down roots in the luxe Beverly Hills post office neighborhood. It lies in an exclusive 90210 zip code with gated sections like Mulholland Estates, Coldwater Canyon, and Benedict Canyon. Overlooking the city of Los Angeles, Beverly Hills Post Office is a community that embodies seclusion and an upscale lifestyle with views of the ocean and the Santa Monica Mountains all around. The affluent neighborhood is also a celebrity favorite with residents like Jessica Alba, Sylvester Stallone, Eddie Murphy, and more. Doja Cat paid $2.2 million for her home, which has more than enough space to display the awards that are likely to come in her successful music career. The mid-century build is tucked up high in the mountains above Beverly Hills in a leafy pocket that's a quick walk to hiking trails and the local canyons. Built in 1960 and renovated multiple times since, Doja's new house has been fitted with all the modern upgrades one may need. The lot spans over 8,000 square feet and it's full of trees and plants shading the property for extra privacy, while inside, the home measures in at 2,404 square feet. The hillside home has a tall canopy of elm trees and palms surrounding it, and it almost resembles a tree house with a wood-appliqued garage door and a concrete staircase leading to the home's entrance. The property sits behind a large driveway, and once inside, there are 4 beds and 2 baths. Her new home has been described as bohemian chic in its design and looks like a perfect fit for Doja, with floor-to-ceiling windows, white cement walls, and sparkling porcelain floors throughout. The multi-level structure has a large open-plan living room with soaring beamed ceilings overhead, and it has a 1950s-inspired vibe. Here, there's a double-sided fireplace as the focal point, with an abundance of white and cream-colored furnishings and earthy accents. Floor-to-ceiling windows here overlook the front yard and allow for a ton of natural light. Next door, this massive living room is joined by a retro skylit kitchen, also with a mostly white color scheme. While the kitchen is pretty minimalistic with gray and dark wood accents, there's a curved modern island perfect for food prep and stainless appliances, including a massive fridge. There's also seating for 2 on the island and white quartz countertops. Doja's kitchen looks out to the cozy dining area, which also has full walls of glass and room for about 6 at the wooden table. Also on the main level of her home, there are 2 guest bedrooms which share a single full bath. Moving downstairs, you'll find a full basement level attached to the garage, which boasts 2 big storage rooms, as well as a bonus room that could be used as a 4th bedroom, a small home gym, or even a music studio in Doja's case. Now for one of the highlights of Doja's new home, it's definitely her master retreat. The penthouse level of her estate is really bohemian in style, and her private suite takes up the entire floor, featuring an unexpectedly sprawling bedroom. There's room to add a lounge area here or even an office space if she desires, not to mention there are 4 side-by-side closets with natural wood details. As you can see, there's also access to a slim balcony that overlooks the backyard. If those wall closets just don't do it for Doja, of course, there's an additional walk-in closet with custom built-ins, which is ideal for all of her famous and wild outfits. Her ensuite bath has wooden wall and ceiling accents, as well as a modern cement Japanese soaking tub and a separate open-air shower. Since Doja's new property is on a steep hillside, the outdoor space is a little restricted, but it was definitely maximized. Not only does the compact yard offer more than one sitting area, including a wood and concrete patio, there's also built-in bench seating along one side and a uniquely shaped plunge pool. The Popstar's tree-shaded property is also set between 2 parks, so there's a ton of nature. So now we've taken a look at viral pop star Doja Cat's latest acquisition, her estate in the luxury Beverly Hills post office neighborhood. While we don't know where she was living before, the house is probably a big upgrade as well as a big accomplishment, since she can now call herself a homeowner. I think the $2.2 million house suits Doja, considering it has a unique style like her, and while it's modest enough for a starter home, it has plenty of fresh, upgraded space. After checking out the singer's new home, what did you guys think? Did you like it or not? When it comes to rap royalty living like queens, nobody's doing it quite like Cardi B. From diamond certified tracks to jaw-dropping diamond rings, Cardi's got a home collection that's just as flashy and unforgettable as she is. And trust me, these are not your average cribs. We're talking a 22,000 square foot Atlanta palace, a beachfront escape in the Dominican Republic, a stunning family home in Jersey, and even a house she bought just for her mom. In this video, we're taking you inside all of Cardi B's homes, past and present, for a 2025 house tour you don't want to miss. Guys, I have an important announcement about this channel. There is someone trying to take this channel, Famous Entertainment, down and have everything that I've worked so hard on deleted. Click the link in the top comment and I'll explain everything at the end of this video, so please stay tuned. Let's start with what might be her most iconic property to date, her former Atlanta mansion. In December 2019, Cardi B and her then husband Offset made headlines when they dropped a cool $5.8 million on a European-style estate tucked away in the exclusive Buckhead area. This place was no ordinary rapper's crib. It was a palatial 22,000 square foot estate sitting on 6 acres of private land. It had everything from towering columns and a 2-story foyer to a sweeping staircase that looked straight out of a royal palace. Inside the home featured 5 bedrooms, 11 baths, and every luxury imaginable. There was a great room flooded with natural light, a formal dining room made for entertaining, a paneled home office, and a gourmet chef's kitchen with enough counter space to host a family reunion. For playtime, there was a custom wine cellar that could hold up to 1,800 bottles, a wet bar, a home theater, and even an indoor shooting range. Outside, things got even more extravagant. A resort-style pool and spa were surrounded by lush greenery, along with a fire pit, multiple terraces, and plenty of space for outdoor entertaining. But by the end of 2024, Cardi made a surprising announcement. She was done with Atlanta. Taking to X, she wrote, "My casa, I don't want it no more though." When fans asked why, she didn't hold back. She said, "I don't like living in Atlanta. I actually don't like living nowhere else but New York." While despite rumors of foreclosure, Cardi slammed the gossip and made it clear that she just wanted a change. Still, this Buckhead mansion remains one of the most extravagant property she has owned, and it might not stay on the market for long, with Rick Ross and other celebs reportedly showing interest. In 2021, Cardi brought things closer to her roots and purchased a stunning estate in Tenafly, New Jersey. The 13,000 square foot mansion is nestled in a quiet upscale neighborhood, making it the perfect place to raise a family while still staying close to her beloved New York City. Cardi revealed this purchase in a heartfelt Instagram post, writing, "I can have get-togethers with my family all the time. I've accomplished so many things, yet I still feel far from all the goals I want to accomplish. This is one dream I can cross off." This home, well, it boasts 9 bedrooms, 9 bathrooms, and includes every feature a rap queen and her crew could ever need. There's a movie theater, a tennis court, a massive swimming pool, a wine cellar, a gym, and multiple living spaces that combine elegance with comfort. It's the kind of home where business moguls entertain and families create memories, and it's clear that this space holds a special place in Cardi's heart. Back in 2019, Offset gave Cardi B a birthday present most people could only dream of: a beachfront estate in Las Terrenas, a resort town in the Dominican Republic. Estimated at $1.49 million, this 4-story retreat is set on 8,000 square feet and features 7 beds, 7 baths, and the kind of private luxury most resorts can't even compete with. This Caribbean paradise is located in a gated community complete with private beach access, 3 tennis courts, and even its own helipad. This house itself is full of natural textures, wood beams, stone walls, and floor-to-ceiling windows that give it an airy island vibe. A grand staircase made entirely from exposed wood anchors the interior design, while a gourmet kitchen and open dining space offer panoramic views of the coastline. The outdoor areas are where this villa truly shines, though. There's a rooftop infinity pool with fountains, built-in lounge chairs, and a view of the surrounding tropical jungle. A second, smaller lap pool provides space for exercise, while the rooftop area also includes a barbecue area, a covered dining space, and even a gym. And did we mention there's also a private studio apartment on site? Perfect for guests or for hosting extended family. Now, not all of Cardi B's real estate moves are about flashy upgrades. Some are deeply personal. Back in 2018, at the height of her breakout success, she actually bought her mom a dream house of her own. Cardi shared this emotional moment on Instagram, giving fans a tour of the multi-story home and writing, "Stay down till you come up. It's always been a dream to buy my mother a house. Now I got her not 1 but 2. Well, this house features a massive kitchen, multiple bedrooms, a gym, and plenty of space for the family to gather. For Cardi, this was a full circle moment, going from a small apartment in the Bronx to buying her mom a mansion just a few years later. It's a reminder that for all her fame, she's never forgotten where she came from. And while Cardi's got no shortage of mansions in the US and the Caribbean, don't think she's limiting herself to just one continent. This year, Cardi took her luxury lifestyle international, swapping her New York mansion for a literal medieval castle in the south of France during Paris Fashion Week. The French estate that Cardi stayed in was a legit chateau, complete with a grand dining hall, royal-style bedrooms, and even an indoor pool. Every corner of this place looked like it came straight out of a fairy tale, and the man behind the magical getaway? Well, that would be Cardi's current man, NFL wide receiver Stefon Diggs. The couple confirmed their relationship in June 2025 with a yacht photo Cardi captioned, Chapter 5, hello, Chapter 6. Since then, they've been spotted holding hands at Knicks playoff games, popping up in Miami and NYC, and clearly living it all the way up in Europe. If Cardi's Atlanta mansion made her feel boxed in, well, this castle made her feel like a queen. Of course, all of this comes after Cardi officially split from Offset, the man that she once called her forever. Their relationship was a whirlwind, starting with a Super Bowl date in 2017, a surprise onstage proposal in Philly, and a wedding in 2018. Over the years, they welcomed 3 kids, Culture, Wave, and most recently, their daughter Blossom, born in September 2024. Now, while Cardi's reclaiming her peace. Whether it's in a New Jersey estate, a Dominican villa, or a French castle, Cardi B's homes reflect every era of her evolution. From a Bronx-born dreamer to a Grammy-winning global icon, she's built a life where the luxury is just as big as the legacy. If you love this inside look at Cardi B's incredible home portfolio, be sure to like, comment your favorite house, and subscribe for more celebrity house tours coming your way. I'm Cara the Vampire Slayer. Follow me on Instagram if you want to chat, and thanks for watching Famous Entertainment. We'll see you next time. Hey everyone, first of all, I want to say a huge thank you to my 500,000 subscribers. I absolutely love you all, and your support over the years has meant everything to me. It's kept me going through the loss of Shiro, the economy crashing, and lots of other ups and downs. Now, I have a little favor to ask. I've created a backup channel for Famous Entertainment, so that's gonna be linked in the top comment and the description box. And this is where I'll be continuing to bring you the celebrity real estate videos you know and love. But this time, I'm gonna be bringing you into my world with personal content. I live in a historic house and I love doing home renos. Well, at least I've been learning the last year. I have 3 dogs, I do daily workouts, we go to events, you know, there's trips to the hairdresser sometimes. I also have 3 amazing rescue dogs. I've fostered dogs before. I do daily workouts. We go to events. You know, maybe I'll even someday have a big wedding that Michael promised me. Anyways, I've been posting this stuff for years on Instagram, but with me having to start all over again, I'm gonna try to merge my personal content with the content that you come to watch here, mainly house tours. Regardless, if you love this channel or have watched it over the years, I need your support to get the new channel going. So please, if you enjoyed the content that I've created, hit that subscribe button for the new channel in the description box and comments, and check out some of the new videos. It's super important for me to keep our amazing community together, and in case anything happens to the main channel, this is where you're always gonna be able to find me. We've recently had some hiccups that have affected both life and business. So there's someone trying to take this channel down, like I mentioned before, and I've honestly put so much work into Famous Entertainment over the years. I want to keep my passion for creating content alive and not let the drama or bullies bring me down or affect my ability to work. So we're starting fresh, keeping it real, and I promise you're gonna love what's coming next. So let's make this backup channel something incredible together. Subscribe now and join me on this exciting new journey. I can't wait to see you there. Hey everyone, it's Cara, or Cara the Vampire Slayer as you might know me, and given my love for all things house and home, I recently wanted to get more hands-on myself, and I started tackling DIY projects at my own house. Being a new homeowner, there are plenty of unexpected things to fix, and it's cool to learn what you're doing and hopefully be able to fix it yourself. There are also plenty of DIY projects suitable for beginners like me to do, and ones that improve the look of your space drastically. Follow me and I'll teach you what I'm learning and motivate you to join me. You can DIY on a budget even if you're a total beginner. Follow me on Fix It with Cara and we can chat.